Let's go on tickers. Get the live out. Not in there yet. Yo, what the fuck? Bro, is this channel fucking shadow banned or something, bro? Like, really? Why is there no one in here? Not one person in here. Like, is this account really fucking shadowed, yeah? Morning. Tom, did you not get a notification? Who didn't get notice from this live? It took everyone so bare long to join. It took everyone bare long to join. Morning, everyone. Yeah, new sub count, bro. New sub count. We saying I'm in GU longs. Fair play. Yeah, everyone let me know what pair we're looking at. What you saying, no Rome. Morning, everyone. Yeah, who got... Mace is still live, that's why. Oh, fair play. Yeah, what was Mace looking for? What was Mace looking for, boys? Stu, mate, you're not banned from chatting, mate. It just does it, mate. It just does that, bro. It's just what YouTube does, isn't it? It happens to everyone. Happens to everyone, mate. Yeah, Stu, mate. Like some of my chats, my Streamlabs chat, sometimes it will come up. My YouTube chat, sometimes it won't. That 15-minute FVG was the entry. Yeah, nice. Only one thing, he's got a bearish CRT. Yeah, let me know what we're looking at. Morning Tom, morning Vgot, morning Trap, morning Brippy, morning Henry, what you saying? Jesse, Jed, Kendo, RJ, what you saying? Mez, nah, didn't get noties. Yeah, see look, this is annoying, man. No one got notifications. Didn't get notified. Morning Jed, morning Pyro, Kendo, Anderson, what you saying? Jesse, Mongo, what you saying? Mez, early GJ Longs 40. Yeah, who got notifications? Did you man get notifications today? Did you man get notifications or not? For this stream? Why can I feel a crash out today from nah. You're gonna stick to the earlier streams or testing it out? Yeah, bro, it's gonna be earlier. That's what people was on the live saying they wanted, but now I'll go live and for some reason I don't think people got a notification. For some reason, I think for some reason people didn't get notified. Not really too sure why, or if that even happened. Yeah, chat. If those of you that normally get notifications, did you man get notifications? No more A's today. Yeah, let me know what we're looking at though, boys. Let me know what we're looking at. We'll know where the dollar's heading. I've been saying it for ages now. Been saying shorts for so long. We've been telling you this external low is going to be the target, which it is. So yeah, sells have been so obvious, and we're just seeing them continue. So EU and GU buyers just running through. Our signals hits TP today as well. These two signals here, which is lovely to see. So that's 3.5 and 3R, so near enough 6.5R secured for the members there on that swing trade, which is nice. But yeah, let me know what we're saying on the lower time frames. What we're looking for. Maybe we got some people looking at EG. EG again, it's in this period of consolidation that we tend to get. Wait. What are you saying, Jed? Early today, bro. Yeah, man, this is what I'm saying. You man said 8 AM, so that's what we're going to be doing. GJ Long's off the N inverts. GJ's fair enough. GJ, yeah, he's looking at the same one. GJ. Yeah, I haven't checked GJ this morning, so I'll have a look. But people are looking for what, longs? Wait, yeah, longs. People looking for GJ Longs, fair play. Everyone on Bloomberg out here talking about Fed cutting rates. Yeah, I mean, I'll try not to go over that too much in this live because I know you went over it loads in the pre-London, and you're probably going to go over it loads in the New York session. So I won't bore you with I won't bore you with rate cut talks for 2 hours, don't worry. Alright. I've got a notification on Discord. Yeah, not on Discord, I mean on YouTube. Like, you should get a notification every time I'm live, so. But yeah, looking at the news here, obviously we can see we've got the federal funds rate tomorrow, which is obviously big anticipation. So yeah, we're probably seeing price race to its objective before that. EG not moving. I do want to check GJ right now because GJ is looking decent, apparently, according to the chat. Why do you trade discretionary? Doesn't work. JTL, mate, I don't know. There's no other way to trade other than discretionary. Hate to break it to you, mate. Hate to break it to you, lad. Oh, that's probably top 10 most dumb comments, I'm gonna lie. Why do you trade discretionary? Because you have to. There's no strategy that just is the... Like, this is what I always say, boys. This is an art, not science. There's no strategy that's just, yep, this is right. That's it. That's correct. You found the correct strategy. You know, don't need any discretion. You don't need to use your brain at all. You just plug and play and that's it. Yeah, keep lying to yourself and telling yourself there's something like that out there, so your brain feels better about not making money because you think, oh, but eventually I'll stumble upon that. It doesn't exist. It's all in your brain. Every trading method's discretionary. The only ones that aren't are like super high level ones that will they'd cost like millions and millions and millions and probably billions of dollars for the white label. The ones that are actually like that, and even those require discretion. Like otherwise, that specific bank or that specific financial institution would just take over. Is IFVG sweeps good? I do like IFVG sweeps. I might actually delete everything on this chart and start again because the chart's looking a little bit messy right now. So yeah, right now, looking at this, we've got the current range on the 4 hour. It's from this low to this high. So let me put on, as you can see, so we've got our high, low, 50% and our OTE. So essentially we want to be buying within that OTE. So we tapped into this order block now. I'm actually going to draw on the order block like this. Do you need an editor and clipper? Yeah, bro. I need all the editors and all the clippers I can get. My new YouTube series is out, boys, so you man check that out. We've got 99 man on the live. Let's try and get... Right, wait, we're on live on YouTube and TikTok, by the way, so just join whatever one you prefer. My YouTube's there on the right, you can see. So if you want to tune in over there, you can tune in. GJ. Alright, yeah, so GJ's had a nice Asia session, which has pushed it down to this level. If we're looking at price action, we can see this order block's clearly the next internal. So we look at what price most recently did. We took external liquidity. So we should fill this and then come to external liquidity again. No reason we shouldn't do this. If we look at the way these highs are printing out as well, you can see open highs, open high. So obviously these equal highs. This one did sweep these, so look, when actually was that? Right, yeah, that was the Asia session. So we can see what the Asia session's actually done in what it wants to do, which is nice because the thing is with GJ, remember, is GJ is gonna have that same it's gonna need to complete an objective. I could edit for you if you need one. Yeah, send me a DM on Instagram, bro, or actually send me a DM on Discord. Join my Discord and put a message in the chat, bro. We've got the biggest Discord for traders in the UK, by the way, so if anyone wants somewhere where they can trade and chill, share chart ideas, get in there, boys. Absolutely hustling and bustling community. Bustling community, I found that bad jokes. Yeah, did you man get notifications for YouTube? Let me know, because I'm not sure if people did. Just tell me yes or no. I got no for YouTube, I got Discord notification, I'm back, baby. Morning, bro. No YouTube notification. Nah, didn't get notification. What time did you wake up? For the last part of Lou's stream yesterday and all of Mace's stream, I couldn't open the chat. It was greyed out. Oh, he's back. Nah, no. Yeah, see, look, this is what I'm saying. Why did you lot not get a notification? You lot didn't get a notification. Phase 2 logged in and ready, brother. Nice. No, bro, your Discord one. Yeah, I think it's because of that thing. Hey Lou, how's GU? Yeah, we're going to do GJ right now just because EU and GU, we know where they're heading. They're heading to the upside. This one here, though, you can see we've got the Asia low. We've just taken Asia low liquidity. So we know there's always liquidity beneath this level, which has now just been swept. So now we want to look for our confirmations. Obviously, the yen basket, we know it. Okay, nice. The yen basket is at exactly where we wanted it to be, which is this order block to then continue us down to this weekly. If you can see that, we've got the CRT there, and then so this is our weekly CRT. So we want to trade down into this weekly low. I'll show you on a weekly time frame. This is our weekly CRT. We want to trade it down into this weekly low. We also had CRT of this, which carried us down, and then CRT of this, which carried us down a bit more. So now we're at our internal external, where we've got our range high, range low, and our internal. Yeah, it's annoying that you lot didn't get from EP1 of the boot camp on a swing high and swing lows. If we break a swing low in an uptrend, do we move to a downtrend? Yeah, bro. As I said, the rule in the video, I went over that rule, bro. If it breaks to the downside, we're in a downtrend. We break to the upside, we're in an uptrend. If you look, by the way, if you look on YouTube, complete beginners, I've just dropped my free mentorship bootcamp on YouTube. So episode 1 and episode 2 are out. So if you're looking for a series to really follow through from start to finish and how to learn trading, first 2 episodes are out, boys. So you can go check that out and watch that before the next one comes. So here we can see this is where we swept the low. I want to start seeing if we can have price close above here. Two six. I want to see. Morning, Lou. What you saying, Mags? How you doing, bro? AUG thoughts. AUG is not really much that can be said, chat. I'll be real. We're just bullish. We're just waiting for any opportunity to get in more buys. This pair's very bullish, as we've been saying for the longest amount of time now. You don't want to overcomplicate it, boys. Just sell. No need to overcomplicate it. There's really, really not. Literally, just buy. AUNG, you just buy. DXY, just sell. It's so simple. The main pair I'm looking at right now though is GJ. Is the pound again? We know the pound is somewhat. It's not massively strong, but it's stronger than the dollar, obviously. If we look at US dollar and the yen, we can see the US dollar is moving down against the yen, which means that the US dollar is weaker than the yen. So we know basically that the US dollar is the weakest pair out right now, but we also know that that JPY isn't the strongest. If we look at the yen basket, and see we've only really come up just to come down. Yo, bro, got my first ever payout after 5 months of trading. Love forex trading, bro. Lovely, bro. Big W in the chat for you, bro. W in the chat. What time frame on GJ? It says in the bottom right, bro. This is the 4 hour that we're looking at right now. But yeah, in terms of everything else on GJ, it's pretty simple to the upside. I mean, on the monthly, got this order block, which was filled. That order block there, which was filled. So actually draw it on a bit neater. Yeah, it's really concerning that you lot didn't get notifications. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that is annoying. A bag of you, man, didn't get notifications. I don't know if that's just because I've just had that strike. But I don't know. It's really not good though, chat. It's really not good, that. That's not a good sign. It tells us that they're onto our channel, essentially. They're checking it out. They're probably going to check it out and then realise what we do is fine. So, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But it's annoying for now that you didn't get notification. Alright, anyway. Looking at the CRT, yeah, we do have daily CRT at that high, which is annoying. If we look at all the other correlating pairs, though, we can see if we have a similar thing. We do actually. We do have the same for EJ. EJ looks like it's CRT in this candle. And then also UJ here. It's not got any form of CRT, but we just look really, really bearish from that open. Just very, very bearish. So yeah, GU is going to be a very, very tricky one to try and buy, considering how weak we are right now and how strong the yen basket is. You can see we filled this imbalance. We're starting to interact off these levels, so we're initially rejecting. So we can see potentially what happens next. So yeah, what we want to see is price come above this and then retest and then move up. So that's what we want to see. Why is the TikTok views dropping so much as well, boys? How have we got 25 man? I DM'd you on Discord today, and it's off sweet, bro. How have we got 23 man on TikTok, bro? 21 man on TikTok. Like, is there even any point in me being on this fucking app? Like, really? If I can ban me, so I can't do anything, can't build the account up or nothing, so it'll just fucking ban you. It's absolute rubbish, man. This app's actually terrible. TikTok is actually Like deadly serious. TikTok's not a good app. It's good for like scrolling and that, but if you ever want to do something a bit more serious, TikTok's the bottom tier app for that. Any other streaming's better, literally. Any other streaming. After rely on the Discord noti, bro, your YouTube does F all. Do you man normally get noties? Hasn't GP had a daily CRT? Yeah, bro, it has. You are right, it has had that daily CRT. The thing is, why I'm not thinking about sells right now is because we want to come above this daily to open. If we want to have sells, we want to come above the daily to open to get that premium price. Right now we're below, so we're seeing price, well, not really do much right now, but it seems like we're tapping into this and then moving down. Everyone double tap the screen on TikTok, boys. Wheelie to open looks like a good sell area for GJ. I don't know why it's not on my chart. Why is it green as well? Yeah, if we come up to that, that would be nice. That weekly tropen, that would be nice. I wish it would label as just W, not WTO. Anyway. But well, this one will be interesting to see because really we should be moving to the upside here. We haven't got any reason to come lower. The only reason we'd have to come lower would be if the yen basket wants to come higher, which I really don't think it will. So yeah, this has got potential to be a nice trade. We'll draw this out and see how it goes. It's going to be quite a safe stop loss as well as the JPY pairs tend to have. $84 man in the chat, man. I don't get what's happened to this TikTok. It's like we're losing. It's like we're dropping in views every day. I don't get it. We're literally losing views every day on YouTube. There's a 15-minute effigy a bit further to the left on GJ. Would you not want that to be disrespected first? Nah, but I mean, that's something we'd really want to see traded into. The thing is, if you wait for that much to get inverted, then the trade's a little bit gone by then. So if you wait all the way out there, and then you get in on the 50% of it, that means that you're essentially getting in there, and your TP is there. So to be fair, you could do that. It is still a 2-to-1. You could definitely do that, mate, but your RR is just going to get chopped in half, so it's up to you. My trader Lewis, come on Felix, what you saying? Yeah, I would want that to be tapped into. Don't usually extend your stops around to the nearest high number. Yeah, I do, bro. A lot of people waiting for the Fed rate decision, probably off doing other stuff. Really? Do people actually do that? Like waiting for the Fed rate decision? Like, are people actually really like that? I'm not looking at the charts. I'm waiting for the Fed rate decision that comes out fucking tomorrow. Like, people actually fucking like that. Swear down, people. Like, what is this world coming to? Got stopped out on GJ was too early. Unlucky, bro. You want to wait for them confirmations, man. Why are you so cute? Wow. What currency pair is this? GBP JPY, bro. Says in the bottom right there. Lou, don't you? Market's given no entries this week. Yeah, facts. What are your thoughts on UJ, bro? Tricky one. Yeah, UJ. I mean, UJ looks bearish as anything. That's the situation we're in now. Because if we look at EU, sorry, not EU. What? I'm getting these pairs wrong. JPY. It's got nothing like EU either. If you look at JPY, we're at this level for sells, but we've been very bullish to get there. So you can see we've shot up to get to that, and we're then we're then hoping for a sell down. However, I mean that is in line with a higher time frame as well. However, you can see UJ and similar pairs, GJ, EJ. These pairs have moved very bearish initially. Even to be fair, yeah, UJ doesn't look too bad. But these have moved very bearish as it's just the yen basket moving up. Now let's actually go in because this should have a 5-minute. Yeah, this will be nice because we've got a clear leg for this. We've got a clear high and a low. So not only should there be an inversion, but there also should be a change of character. So we've obviously got an inversion here, but this isn't really the true fair value gap. The true fair value gap that we're interested in is this one here. The people actually do other stuff. Do you know what I mean, Jesse? The people actually do anything else other than trading. I don't know why there's less than 100 man in here though, boys. I really don't. I really don't. I think it must be because of noties, isn't it? Because this is the only week. Like honestly, boys, every other day we've built this channel up enough to not be on 90 or to be over 100 views. Maybe my thing's just bugging in it, but it's low-key annoying when you build up a channel to like over 100 views and then sitting on like 130 the whole time, and then do you know what I mean? You get a whack because of YouTube. But yeah, boys, it is what it is, man. We'll firm it. We know the channel's growing. It's just that shadow ban thing. It's that fact that people didn't get notifications. The channel's still growing. We can tell that from the subscribers. You can tell that from the subscribers and the views on vids and the likes and all that. But it's just where people didn't get notified, man. It's low-key annoying me because there's probably people here that would be in here but aren't in. Yeah, I'd usually get notifications, but I didn't this morning. Yeah, man, this is what I'm saying. It's annoying. Really is annoying. But yeah, JPY pairs are the ones I'm most interested in this morning, to be honest. I wouldn't be looking to go for EU or GU shorts. That's a definite no-no. You could potentially like buy off this order block if you wanted something very risky. We'll mark it out, but again, this is a very risky one. Same with obviously Euro USD. The external liquidity has been swept now though, but it doesn't mean that the leg's going to be over. The leg could still just extend. Little 2-to-1. Little 2-to-1. These are the only type of entries you're going to get in EU and GU, to be fair. Yeah, GU, the RR is not good enough. It's just not good enough at all. So EU is going to be the one you have to go with just for that RR. Bullish EU to take major highs. Yeah, man, that monthly CRT should be getting hit. TikTok way better to watch on, bro. You can go on the charts on the phone and just listen. You can do that on YouTube if you got YouTube Premium as well. But yeah, no, I do hear that, mate. I do hear that. How's the Euro USD looking? Yeah, Euro USD is looking. So looking alright. We're looking a bit bearish right now, but I wouldn't be looking for sells. I'll be looking just for these buys to come through. And then yeah, if we do on the off chance close below this, that's the point where we'll be looking at sells potentially to fill something deeper in here or to take that Asia low. But right now, fucking hell, I went wrong. right now we're just looking at buyers, man. There's no reason why we shouldn't but be buying. Someone said your buy level was good for gold. Lou, didn't see it myself. Oh yeah, this is the one we had yesterday. Someone asked me to analyse. Fucking hell. I mean, it was good, but Jesus. Didn't realise it was that good. Yeah, but this is essentially what we was talking about, chat. So, if you was in the live yesterday, this is from yesterday. I know you might not have been in here, but we caught, yeah, fucking hell, 5,000 pips on gold, or 500 pips on gold. And that was just yesterday if you was in the live. And basically the way we did that is yesterday in the live we were sitting right there. We said the two most important questions are what are we coming from and what are we going to. And once you know that, you've pretty much got it all worked out, and it's pretty easy to find an entry. So for this, for example, on the 4 hour or on the daily time frame rather, you can see we've got this imbalance, or for a start we've got a range. We've got a range higher, we've got a range low. So this is our range. Then got a fair value gap, which is our internal liquidity. You can see so bear in mind yesterday this hadn't printed yet. So yeah, we've got the internal liquidity, the fair value gap, which we filled the fair value gap, and then we should be coming to the external high because we are bullish. We're breaking highs. Again, you should have seen the first episode of my boot camp, which breaks that down. But yeah, we are breaking highs, so this is a bullish range. So we should come into our internal liquidity and then go to our external high liquidity. So that was the move we wanted to take. So what are we coming from? We're coming from this fair value gap. What are we going to? We're going to this external high. So once you've got that, you've got like the actual direction, you've got the roadmap, and it makes it very, very easy to then catch the trades that you're looking for. So you can see all we did after that, all it was a matter of was just looking at the Asia range. Hang on. And then, yeah, this is basically where we were yesterday. And it's pretty simple. You just follow the momentum at that point. So we know we're heading to the upside. And we just want to see, is the Asia session doing that same thing? Is the Asia session helping with that bias? And you can see it very much was. We saw the Asia session, obviously it had a change of character here where we broke the high. We had this big impulse of momentum here where we broke the high. So we're looking for this to be mitigated. You see we came into this imbalance and perfectly started reacting. So it's looking like it's going to give this type of movement like that. Then obviously just to confirm that, when we did tap into that, we waited for 1, 2, 3 candles to see if an FVG would have been printed, which it was. So this was your FVG here. And that would be your entry on 50%, stop loss below that low, and TP on the Asia high. The reason we have the TP on the Asia high is because it is time-based liquidity, so we know price is most likely to get drawn into that. And then yeah, we did up it just for vanity's sake to have a 2 to 1, I remember. And then yeah, man, you can see tapped in there, and then ran to TP. And not only did we run to TP, but we did also run to this external high. So as I said, boys, we was talking about this. I said you want to make this your TP, this your runner, because you want to fight within your weight. But yeah, these are the type of gems you get on the live all the time, man. 8 to 1. And yeah, played out beautifully according to our bias. Again, it's really simple. Once you've got sentiment as well on your side, it's very easy. So what I mean by sentiment is, yeah, we got internal, external on that. But the sentiment on gold is also just bullish, right? I mean, like, just look at it. It's clearly just bullish. The sentiment's bullish. So that means that the market is inevitably really going to go up. It's just about when. Same with DXY. DXY, the sentiment is just bearish. Ever since Trump came in, we've had bearish sentiment. Doesn't take a genius to work out on the monthly time frame from here all the way to here. We've been bearish, I think, like 11 out of 12 candles or 9 out of 10 candles, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 8 out of 9 candles have been bearish. So the sentiment's clearly bearish, which means EU and GU is clearly bullish. So yeah, once you've got these sentiments, it's not rocket science to catch trades. You've just got to catch stuff in the right line, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. Only thing is we are slightly above the DTO as well, which is a little bit concerning. The main thing I'm interested in, though, is GJ. This is the main thing I'm interested in. 2 secs, just updating the Discord, boys. This one's looking decent now, though. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. Even a day where, yeah, look, man, we're still not above 100 views. It's bullshit, man. It's this notification. He does, he does it daily, even now on EUGJ. Has position marked out. He don't win, take, so if he win, it can do that. Great English, Daniel, mate. If he loses, it's not something I personally take. Alright, mate, if that's what your coping mechanism in, is fine. I mean, if you was in the signals, you'd know what trades I actually take versus what I don't. So, yeah, just explaining for this small brain guy. So I'm on live, so obviously I'm going to be entertaining you. I'm not going to sit here, right, to chat. I pretty much probably take like 2 trades a week. So this guy, essentially, what this guy wants me to do, Daniel wants me to sit there and do, essentially, is this for the whole live. So sit here just with nothing on my chart like this. Just sit here like this. Yeah, super entertaining that. Super entertaining, isn't it? So if someone in my comments asks me, just like they did, for example, if I scroll up to the start of the live, oh, look at the chat. Oh, GJ en route, GJ en route, GJ. I'm in EJ, bro. Seems better than GJ. Da, da, da. If people's asking me about EJ and GJ, then obviously I'm going to analyse it. That doesn't mean I actually am taking the trade. It means my community's asking, oh, can you have a look at this pair? So I will have a look at the pair. Absolute donut, mate. Absolute donut. What do you want me to do? Say to my viewers, nah, sorry, mate, I don't trade it, so nah, I'm not looking. Even though you've subscribed, you've liked the video, you're here watching me. Nah, sorry, mate. It's not something I'm getting in, so no, I'm not going to analyse it. You didn't take gold yesterday and said we caught. Exactly. Like, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. I don't trade gold. Okay, alright, cool. Cool, let me show you, man. Nice, cool. He wants to go there. We'll go there, boys. We've got time this morning. He wants to try call us out. Let's have a look. Shall we? Let's have a look. Let's just wait to prove this guy wrong. Let's go to gold. Where is it? Let me do it off stream so you lot can see this. I'll just pull up the gold, boys, just to show this guy straight. Tell this guy straight. Where are we on gold? Where are we on gold? Give me a sec while I find it, chat. Give me a sec where I find it. So I want to give me the timestamp of that gold trade on live so I can find it for this guy in the chat. This one does look decent though. Daniel, mate, what are you actually talking about? Daniel, would you say you are a negative person? Do you know what I mean? Like, I draw out a gold trade and he's not happy. I drew out a gold trade yesterday and he's not happy. Like, mate, what is your problem, bro? What is this guy's deal, bro? Real talk. This is why I don't like TikTok, bro. Chad, this is why I don't like TikTok, bro. This guy's complaining that I sent a gold winner yesterday. Like, what do you want me to do, bro? Fucking hate people like that. Them people, honestly, such bad vibes. Right, Mezzi's saying that one's in. Lovely. Two secs. I'm just dropping Mezzy boy a text. Just dropping Mez a text. 2 secs, chat. Look, this guy's just a hater, bro. Look. It says sales funnel to see. This guy's just honestly such a hater, bro. Such a hater, bro. Like generational levels of hatred from this guy, bro. I'm live 2 hours every single day, bro. Every single day. Every single day, showing my charts. For 2 hours. 2 hours every single day, answering questions, help it. Do you think this looks like a sales funnel, bro? If I mention signals, I've been on live for 45 minutes of my life. 45 minutes of my life I've been on live. I haven't mentioned signals once. I've here answered about 1,000,000 questions of my chat. 1,000,000 questions of my chat I've answered. I've answered 1,000,000 questions on here. Oh no, but it's all a big sales funnel for signals, yeah, because I sit on here for 2 hours every single day for fucking sales funnel for signals. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You hear that hater behaviour, chat. Serious top tier hater behaviour. Let's see how this one does. Let me know who's in this one. If anyone's in this one, let me know. Right, now we're seeing the end basket. We need the end basket to invert this, really. Okay, the EU one played out, so yeah, that's probably that move done. At the big age of 28, 29 too. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Literally, bro. Literally at the biggest age. The biggest age. Right, we'll remember these positions quickly, boys. We've only just tapped in, but I'm going to mark out this just to see, keep an eye on these inversions. Let me know if anyone's in these positions and I can keep them on the screen real quick. But to be fair, I haven't seen many people in my chat that's looking to trade it. By the way, I can't remember the guy's name. Liam 10 or something. What is it? Daniel 97. If anything you were saying was concerning me, then I would have just kicked you out of the live, obviously. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't even really matter. Let's see how this one does, though. Again, as long as the end basket keeps moving down in the direction it should move to, we shouldn't really have a problem, chat. We really shouldn't. Let's see. NGJ, NGJ. I've got my entry on top of the 5-minute FVG inside the. I've got my 5-minute FVG. 5-minute FVG. I'm trying to. Is there an FVG there? I don't think there is. I mean, there's like a tiny one. Wait, surely you don't mean there. Wait. Am I looking at the wrong pair? Entry on top of that 5-minute FVG. Oh, GU. Entry on that 5-minute order block. 5-minute. Oh, right. The 5-minute FVG inside the 15-minute FVG. So this fair value gap here. So this here. The 5-minute within the. Yeah, so it's got to be that. So it's pretty much at your entry now. Fair play. I mean, that's a better entry than that other fair value gap. So yeah, nice. Nice entry. Wait, why has it been. That rage rate from was crazy. Trust. You YouTube stream is delayed. It's only delayed by a bit, bro. On GU and GJ, 15-minute IFVG. Yeah, what we need the end basket to do is close below this and then start to move down. I'm in GJ, 5% target to pass phase 2. Damn, bro's trying to get it done ASAP. Price to come to 1 hour FVG first, potentially, bro. Wait, what pair are you talking about, Curtis? If that's GU, it's going stop loss. Well, I'm glad that you know that for a fact. It always gives me like nice comfort knowing that there's people in the chat like, that's right, I am Kira17, that know exactly where price is heading at all times. Fills me with joy. Morning, Chaz, how you doing? How comes you're long in GU? We're not long in GU, bro. We're mainly looking at GJ. We're mainly looking at GJ, but yeah, we're just marking up different pairs. We wanted this move initially. I mean, it's probably happened now already. It's pretty much this move on EU. But yeah, we're mainly waiting for this 15-minute to see how we act. EU, you can see we've popped off and moved forward versus GU, where we've sort of come down to fill it and close below. So yeah, it's interesting to see. I want to see how these two both do. Be interesting to see. It really will. As I said, realistically we should continue up because I mean we're very bullish on the pair, so no reason why we shouldn't. So yeah, should really see the same on GU. See someone in my chat saying that they're in from this fair value gap here, which is fair play. Yeah. Also going to send this one into the Discord. Again, yen basket just trading within this fair value gap. We need it to close below, boys. We can't have it just reacting to this. GU sells, no messing. Alright, GU sells. You man have got bipolar in the chat, I swear to God. Appreciate you as well, bro. No one appreciated you, man, enough out here every day helping the community. I appreciate that, Gums, bro. Appreciate the kind words. You man are seriously bipolar. Alright, let me look for shorts now. I mean, again, boys, I wouldn't be looking to get in shorts on this at all. At all. Not at all. Definitely not. Definitely not. The pair's very, very bullish. You don't want to be going near it with sells, man. You just don't. You just really don't. Even if sells are setting up lovely, trust me, boys, it's not going to be the best thing to do. It's not. It's really not. Let me quickly send this into the Discord. Even if we do come below this wick, I still just think we're going to be coming deeper into this to then go long. I just really wouldn't be keen on the age liquidity sells, boys. I really wouldn't be keen on them sells. I mean, the higher time frame bias is so clearly bullish. It's just so risky, man. It's so risky. But yeah, as I said, we're probably just going to be filling this 30 min. When it does that curved little line. Probably going to be filling this 30 min and then moving higher. Let's see this. It's just got a 30 min. This one doesn't exactly have the 30 min, but it's still missed out on the fucking 15. Right, yen pairs are starting to move up. Lovely. Pound's the only one that's not. Yes. Pound's the only pair that's not moving. Yes. Get in there. We love to see that, chat. UJ shooting to the upside. EJ shooting to the upside. GJ not moving at all. Get in there. That's what we love to see, especially when we've entered GJ. Get in there, chat. That's just beautiful. That's just beautiful. Malik 101. If you invite me to the live one more time with that comb over, this guy Malik 101. Oh my god. Okay, this guy that keeps relentlessly invite spamming me. He's got a scout. He's Indian. He's got a Scouse trim with a snapback on, and a polo shirt, like a pinstripe polo shirt. Bro, what? I always wondered, yeah, when I see people from India, what do your clothes shops look like? Because people wear like chinos, shirt, and then sliders, or like I don't know, like do you know what I mean? Like it's the weirdest mixture of just bare smart and then just like very laid back. Like people probably go to the office in a long like a shirt, chinos, and then sliders and a snapback. Like, what are you doing? What do your clothes shops look like? Like when you walk in, what is the content of the average clothes shop? Yeah, it would be nice if all the other pairs could help us along. All right, we're doing all right though in the end basket. I'm assuming. Yeah, lovely. The pound's been very weak. The pound's been oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, mate, honestly, I despise when I click that button because now I've got to reorganise absolutely everything. UJ, EJ, UJ, GJ, EJ, gold. Yen basket closed below. What are you looking for? We're mainly looking at JPY pairs, bro, if I'm being honest with you. Remember, guys, this is strictly educational stream. The charts marked by Lou does not mean he took the trade. Sometimes, yeah. By the way, chat, for that guy that said that, I've literally got a mod, by the way, in this YouTube chat saying this. Remember, guys, this is strictly educational stream. The charts marked by Lou does not mean he took the trade. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I do everything that I can to tell people, but people find a negative in everything. But this is like, honestly, if you want to do something in life, I don't want to get too philosophical here, but if you want to do something in life, just do it. And I know people say, oh, don't care about what people say. Yeah, I disagree with that. Care about what people say, but just tell them they're wrong. Just tell them they're wrong. If someone says, oh, that's shit. No, it ain't. Just tell them they're wrong. Normalise caring what other people think about you, but just telling them they're wrong. It's a way better solution. Way better solution. Like if someone says you can't trade, don't say I don't care what you think. Say, okay, you can think that, but I think I can. And then that's just going to rage bait to the extreme, especially if you say that to like your parents or something. Not recommended, but I've been in EU long since Thursday. Lovely. We've been in the Signal group, and this one is actually a Signal we had. I'm only saying because this guy said he's been in longs since Thursday, which so have we. The only reason I'm showing you this is because we probably had the same trade as you. But yeah, this is the two trades we had in the Signal group. The swing trades on the 4 hour. So the first entry being mainly off of this fair value gap. It was actually using a 4 hour, something slightly different, but mainly off of this order block here, sort of fair value gap level. Taps into this order block, and then again you can see similar thing at this order block here. So really just going off the fair values. I'm actually going to draw it out a bit better so you can see. But yeah, we caught the same in the Signal, boys, which is lovely. Big dub for us. This wasn't me who sent it though. This was another Signal member that isn't me. So big up to him. Big up to Jim Bob who sent these 2 banging trades. So yeah, total of 6.5 RR secured, which is lovely. That is bloody lovely. That is bloody lovely. Alright, we're starting to move now. Want to move a little bit more than this though. You know. That was bare philosophical, G. Trust me. Be careful with scammers making out. It's Louis, don't get hooked in. Yeah, bro, that's it. Take it from Wayne himself. Yeah, come on, G. Yeah, 30, lovely. Right. Yeah, Yen Basket's doing its thing. So, Yen Basket's doing its thing, chat. I'm not gonna lie, we should have entered UJ. Should have EJ. We should have entered EJ. It's cool. It's cool though, because we're just waiting. We're waiting. All we need. Mark out this swing high here. The Yen Basket honestly should continue down. But what we need is the pound to get a little bit of strength. I mean, fucking hell, come on, pound. Get a little bit of strength. It's all we need. A tiny bit of strength. You can see it's getting bullied by the euro right now, which is... The euro's, like, not that strong of a pair, which is low-key concerning. Yeah, the pound's just the weakest pair out, which, I'll be honest, is just unluckiness of the draw. What's your target? Asia high, bro. This is our strategy that we trade. We always aim for the Asia high. So similarly to what you would have seen on EJ, or EG, sorry. I keep getting my pairs wrong, EG. We wait for the Asia low to be swept. Wait for our confirmation and then get in longs to the Asia high. Reason being is the London session's always going to react off these Asia points. This low and this high. Always going to react off these points. Because it's time-based liquidity. Asia session's job is to manipulate. Asia session's job is to accumulate. London session's job is to manipulate. And then New York session's job is to distribute and have the main move of the day. So you can see London session is going to sweep these highs and lows. Then New York's going to have the main move. So it's exactly what happened. Asia session accumulated. London session swept the low and swept the high. So then obviously New York session will have the main move. We need the pound to fucking slow down a bit though. Like, is there any need to be this strong? Is there any need in this environment to be this strong? Like, the Yen Basket's doing exactly as we'd want. We need a tiny bit of a helping hand, like a tiny bit. We don't even need a helping hand. We just need GU to not be stupidly bullish. I mean, I wouldn't consider that to be a lot to ask for personally. Let's see if we can get this. GJ taking the mic. Time for a brew, I think. Fair play. Can you please look at NZD USD? Why is that, bro? What are you looking for on there? Yeah, Nathan, that's what I do think. Yeah, mate. G taking the mic. Yeah, G's taking the mic. Patience, Lou. Yeah, trust. Just got to be patient with this one. Got to be patient with this one. Let it go. Been on live for an hour now, boys. We've got 50 man on there. We've just broken that over 100 on the YouTube. We've got about 120 now. People have realised that we're live and we're rolling. Yeah, let me know what you're looking at on NZD USD, bro, and I'll have a look at it for you. This is the banker. This is the one that can't fail. This is the one that wouldn't fail. This is the one that's never failed. Yeah, for those of you that are still curious after that guy was dropping generational levels of hate on my vid earlier, let me just show you the evidence of that. Give me a sec. On trail signals, you can see, just like that, full TP hit. Yeah, little tip to Jim Bob, reply to the message of the actual signal because it's more aura, just letting you know. But where is the trade that he sent in? This is our signal group, as you can see. There's the trade management, stop loss to break even. There's the entry of the re-entry. You can see the re-entry. And the original entry was, okay, yeah, here's the re-entry. TP, stop loss entry, everything. And then the original one up here. Oh, no, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The original, okay, here it is. The original one here. You can see entry, stop loss, TP, Euro USD buy limit. So yeah. Alright, let me show my YouTube chat if we're up on this or not. Right, sweet. Let me just show you, man. Yeah, is the profile picture real? Now that's a picture of me morphed onto Luke Skywalker's face because apparently I look like Luke Skywalker. You man can be the judge if I do. I personally think I'm a bit better looking than Luke Skywalker in it. I'll be real. Let me actually have one. Let me double take that. Let me double take that. I mean, he's a world famous actor, so he probably is better looking than me. Nah, man, I'm better looking than him. I don't care, bro. He looks like a tomato, bro. He looks like a bruised tomato. That looks like the fucking mid. That looks like the small guy, the little guy off Game of Thrones. It does actually look like me. I'll be real with chat. That does actually look like me. But I feel like I'm better looking than him, for sure. What do you think, chat? Who's better? I'm not really sure about the haircut. Who does that look like? Why does that bear look like someone? Who does that look like? Like a football player. Why am I thinking Scott Parker? Why can I think of Scott Parker when I see that Luke Skywalker? You need a taper fade, bro. Allow about this taper fade. Do you see Luke Skywalker with a taper fade? No, he keeps it. He keeps it G. What if Ninja got a low taper fade? Harry Styles. Harry Styles I'll take. I mean, he's a bit of a flower boy, but fucking hell, he makes girls cream. Taper fade would save your life. Nah, bro, I'm not 14. Allow it off of that taper fade. Man said taper fade. Don't be coming at me with these 16-year-old haircuts. Like, I'm not a grown man. Yeah, can I have a taper fade, please? Yeah, I saw my favourite football player. Get it? Here's a picture. Do you know what I mean? Allow it. Allow it. Can't lie. I went in there last time and said Matthew McConaughey, and just said do what you want in it. I basically told him I've got a big forehead, but I want to wear it with pride, so I don't want any hair on my forehead. No hair on my forehead, and I want to look like Matthew McConaughey. Do what you want, and this is what he come out with. Like, it's decent, innit? I think it's decent. As a prime minister, you'll need one. Nah, imagine a prime minister with a taper fade. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Will I be the first ever prime? Actually, what trim does Keir Starmer have? A little fade, a sly fade. He's got short at the sides. Oh, mate, I just don't trust Bing for anything. What if Ninja got a low taper fade? Nah, that's not a skin fade, nah. Wait. What the fuck is that? Ah, it's his brother Nick who died. That's actually kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie, it's low. Wait, even then, my dad's got that trim. My dad's had that trim like his whole life as well. Nah, he's got it better than Keir Starmer though. Keir Starmer don't. Why is his brother like? All due respect to the dead and that, but your brother looks like a nitty, G. Your brother looks like a nitty. And this is probably the worst trim. Like, oh mate, this haircut is just so bad. It's just so bad. Like, I would say all due respect, but you're not even really due much. You're a politician and a bad one. And you've always been bad. I used to know that was, and know she was a joke when I was like 14. I should have had no right to know that was. You need to get haircuts regulated. Imagine if Starmer got a low taper fade. I think I love you. This guy doesn't say shit, and then every like 2 minutes he'll say something like that, or every like 10 minutes he'll say something like that. What if Ninja got a low taper fade? Right, we broke out the high. Now what we want to move past, boys, is this daily true open. Not gonna lie, I've got 2% on this, so this will be a nice one. This will be a nice one if it comes through. Okay, that's what I like to see. We want to see it close above this daily true open, because this daily true open is a popular point or a common point that is seen as premium above and discount below. So below you're going to get the best buys, and above you're going to get the best sells. What's going to happen tomorrow, Prime Minister? Now, when I'm Prime Minister, it's going to be enough changes, boys. It's going to be, mate, we're going to be 30. Oh, another thing I'm going to do, prison reform. That's going to get done massively. We're going to massively reform prison. Massively. It's easy. It's really, really simple when you think about it. Are you regulating migrants? Of course, that's the first question. Obviously. Thing is with me, I don't care if people are coming into this country as long as they're real G's. Do you know what I mean? So as long as they can backstrap a good spliff and they got a bird, so we know they're normal. Nah, I'm joking. In all seriousness, though, I don't think no one's against immigration based on skin colour, chat. Everyone's just against it based on like if you've got no qualifications, just no one wants you here, innit? Real talk. If you're against immigration based on skin colour, you're low key stupid. But I think most people, and this is what the media don't want to admit, is it's just an economic problem for most people. People like, well, the country's full. You can't afford to have 1 million people. Fair enough if that 1 million people are all like you know, for example, in India you get a lot of Indians come over who are like proper good. Like they'll be doctors or be this, that, the other. No one doesn't want 1 million doctors. Do you know what I'm saying? But the fact is, it's impossible that there's 1 million doctors. So I'd happily there be 100. I'd happily there be like 50,000 net migration every year, so long as it's high quality, and that's more fair as well, because we want to be a country that people can look as and be like, yeah, I could go there, we could be there. It should be mandatory for every foreigner to get a low taper fade. Okay. This guy's got an obsession with men with low taper fades. David, are you? I'm assuming you swing. From side to side, if you know what I mean. I don't know what word I can use on here. Yeah, we don't want a rejection off of this daily true open though, chat. We really don't. Bro, UK population expected to hit 320 million by the end of this year. 2% Chulu thought you traded EU and GU breaking. Nah, it's not on a 200k. My 200k EU and GU only. EU and GU only. But I've been trading GJ as well, and this ain't even like, not EK, VGOC knows. I've been looking at GJ. Me and VGOC's been looking at GJ for a while. He's been looking at it for a bit longer than me, but I have been looking at it. I'm just hating Wigan deserved. What? Disagree? Wait, what do you disagree with, LH? Swing it up the batty. You what? What did you disagree with, bro? Oh, I'm just hating when deserved. To be fair, it hasn't been any hate. It's just been everyone's needs a taper fade. This person needs a taper fade. That person. G, you had a boner. Oh, nice. What if G, you got a low taper fade? Okay, I need to get that out of my head. Opinion on the new iPhone. Opinion on the new iPhone. Who do I look like to you? I don't give a shit about the new iPhone. Opinion on the new iPhone. Hang on, just for that. Have I got a spare phone? I'm going to smash it. Just for that. Oi, this is how you know I'm an OG of the game, boys. This is how you know I'm an OG of the game, boys. Look at this. Oh, that is so bun. There's like little bits of tobacco stuck to the back. That is so gammy. Why do I even have this? Bro, you should go to the hotels and tell the illegals to sign up to my mentorship. Oh, can you imagine that? We had a whole army of traders. If this turns on, that'll be a miracle. No, it doesn't. Text me though, BBM me, give me a shout. What else have I got in this drawer then? Oh, we've got a better one as well. Hey, this is serious. Look at this one. This actually used to be like a good phone. When I first like knew about phones, this was like I didn't get this. This was my old man's, I think. This was like too expensive. This was like if you have this, you're levels. This was my thing. Little curve, I think, or is it? Bro, kids these days won't understand, man. The kids these days, their first phone's the iPhone. It's all fucking song and a joke. They don't know about growing up with BBM. Don't know about that. Don't know about. Nah. Explain why you entered this. Too much hate in your hearth, mate. This guy. Bro's raging about everything. I'm not angry. Am I the only one who can't see the phones? Oh yeah, no, sorry, I just forgot. I was showing the wrong thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to show you again. Too much hate in your hearth. That's. If you're interested in the indicator, yeah. If you want to use the indicator I'm using, bro, it's available on Discord. I really do want to close above this daily true open. We really do want that. How's UJ? Okay, we're coming into this fair value gap on UJ. Okay, Mario. Yeah, nice. So we can see that we've actually inverted all of this and closed above it on EJ. UJ, we're sort of coming into it now, but looks like we may be pushing above. And then the pound, yeah, still the pound, man. The pound's just really struggling. The pound's struggling. To be fair, it's not actually doing too bad right now. If we look at UJ now, yeah, we can see lovely. Yen basket is still remaining weak, which is what we want. Just need it to continue down. We're within this order block now. So hopefully this is like a last little bit for us to move past. I'm actually not really too bothered about that order block anyway. I'll mark it out anyway. I want to close above this. We don't want to see a rejection from the daily true open. That will not be good. Yeah, David, bro, what is actually wrong with you as well, man? You're bare bipolar. 1 minute you're all happy, sad. Next minute you're excited. Next minute you're all like angry. Next minute you're telling jokes. Search up Jughead from Riverdale. You look like him. Fucking hell. Sounds absolutely butters. Oh, mate, that hat. That has got to be the sign of a liberal if there was ever a sign of a liberal. that isn't he the guy from 13 Reasons Why? Or is it not him? That hat, man. Why does he have it on every single photo as well? Is there any need for that little... What's the little... Oh, mate, honestly. Who is that? He's not a bad looking bloke. He just decides to wear this hat everywhere he goes. Boom, lovely. Right, 1.5 hour up on this. No, that's not even a violation. I thought with the name Jughead, it's going to be absolutely butters, but he's not. Oh my god, you actually look like him. How much data do you need to backtest to know a strategy works? You need at least 300. You need 300 trades, bro. You need 300 trades. And these are the number. You need 300 trades. You need your max win streak, or not your max win streak. Sorry, 300 trades, and you need your average RR, your win rate, trade frequency, and max loss streak. We want to close above this daily true open, chat. A close above this daily true open would be nice. Would be nice. Sweet life in Zach and Cody Geezer. Oh, is that who he is? DTO has some bare magical force. Yeah, trust me. His jokes. Did you enter GU, bro? Not GU, bro. But yeah, you need about 300 trades worth of backtesting. And the thing is about backtesting is it's just as much about your own psychology. Like, you need to be confident that what you're doing works. Like, for example, with me and our chat, we know this strategy works. I've been trading this strategy Sorry, I had a bit of a tism there. But no, we've been trading this strategy for years, so we're confident in it. We know that it's played out for the last, well, really for the last 3 years. It's pretty much been my only strategy that I've traded. And for the last 2 years or whatever, I've been going live. So, yeah, I'm confident in it. The chat's confident in it, and that means when the trades comes, I'm not second guessing myself. I'm not thinking, oh, should I get out here and secure my profits, or should I move my stop loss to break even, or maybe I shouldn't have took it. I'm not doubting myself, because if it wins, it wins. If it loses, I don't care, because I know the strategy works. Remember, boys, when we're talking about trading and the strategy, it's similar to a roulette wheel. Do you think when the banker at the roulette, when he spins the wheel and he loses a spin and someone else wins, do you reckon he's like, oh no? Do you reckon the casino's like, no, we've lost. We've just lost. Oh my god, we've just lost. No, they don't care. They're not chasing perfection. They're chasing profitability. They know the rules of the game plays out. There's 2 jobs. Job A is to make sure the rules make sure the rules are profitable. Number 1, make sure the rules are profitable. Number 2, play the game. That's all they do. That's all the what do you call them? Dealers. What do you call them? What do you call them? There's a word for them. I can't think. Anyway, they're not focused on winning every single game. They're just playing the game. It's the job of the casino to make sure that the game is profitable. We all know a roulette machine's profitable, so the job of the guy is just to stand there and let the game play. And that's your job right now. My job right now as a trader is to stand there and let the game play. I'm just letting the game play. Letting the game play out. Letting the game play out. Letting the game play out. Right, nice. Nice movement above that. It's my job prior to being in the market where I'm looking at stuff like where my entries are going to be, how I trade, everything like that. All that's prior. What I'm doing now is just playing the game. Croupiers. Is that the name? Croupiers. I didn't actually. Oh, well, that wasn't the word I was thinking. I've actually never heard that word, but that's a new word to me.
Croupier.
Yeah, croupier. That's a good word. I didn't know that. I didn't know that word. I like that. I like that. We just exposed the gamblers in the chat. Toby Stokes and Wayne Porter. 15-minute inverted. Lovely. Oh, yeah. Nice. No more ace of spades. The winner takes it all. The loser has to fall. Simple and it's plain. Why can I complain? Alright, cool. Again, chat, we got the... Alright, lovely shit. Alright, we're tapping into this fair value gap now, so this is another one I want to see get inverted. Lovely. Yeah, again, boys, we've got the higher time frame on our side, so we shouldn't really see a problem. We've also got 20 minutes left till this CRT, and it looks like this CRT is going to land. Unless the next 27 minutes are extremely unlucky, this should land through. How did you get in GJ? I'm sat here having missed it. Are you in the signals, bro? This was sent into the signals as well. But yeah, our GJ, I mean, I'm not going to lie. If you've been in my lives, if you've been in my lives, And if you've seen me before and you don't know where GJ's heading, it's your own fault. Like, it's genuinely is your own fault. Big up to all my viewers and that. Like, enough love and respect to all my viewers. But chat, I have been talking about where JPY is going for. I can actually tell you to the fucking day how long I've been doing it for. Since Monday the 11th of August. Since Monday the 11th of August, chat, we've been telling you the yen basket's been going down. So how long ago was that? This whole period of price action here. We had bearish buys for that whole price action. So look how many trades you could have caught within that. Absolutely beautiful. When it takes it all. Alright, we got a banger on our hands, chat. We got a banger alert. Hang on. Alright, boys, if you want to see the profit from this trade, go to my YouTube right now. I'm about to show the profit from my phone, but obviously I'm on my phone, so you lot can't see. It's a destiny when it takes it all. Right, we're tapping into this order block here. This is our next challenge to get over. Oh yeah, you man, YouTube's there. Light 6K, come on. Something light, something light. Something light. Yep, yen basket going down again. Now on the 15, we've got 8 minutes left to the close. We want the 15 minutes to close below that. Looks like we're racing pretty well. One more push for TP. Pretty big push it'll have to be, but yeah. Yeah, nice. Really happy with how this one's going so far. We have currently been running 24 pips. We got another 20. Well, yeah, we're basically 50% of the way there, chat. Basically 50% of the way there. So 50%. So 50% of the way to TP is right there. Tickling my TP, fair play. AUG, you both back at DTO, I reckon. Both back to DTO, I reckon. So how much does a mentorship cost? £40, bro. W, lovely stuff, bro. Come on. Yeah, the mentorship's £40 a month, brother. Would you ever go break even or take partials or always let it ride? I'd always let it ride, bro. Always let it ride. Break even is if you're not confident in your strategy. Wanted EU to come down to the 4-hour FVG before moving up. Could have had ALG buys then. EU to come down to the 4-hour. Wait. Wanted EU to come down to the 4-hour FVG before moving up. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, it would have been nice if we just landed in the middle of that. But that's why GJ was a lot nicer. It's because it actually retraced its, like, in terms of internal, external on the higher time frame. See what I mean? I mean, we had that clear range. As soon as someone mentioned it, it was just so obvious. We've got a low, we've got a high, we've got our internal, we've got our external. That we should move higher. We know that the end basket's moving lower, so we've got all the confluence in the world from that aspect. And yeah, it's just pretty nice. I mean, in terms of the CRT as well, in terms of the CRT, we have got this low has now. Yo, where is it? Where is? Okay, there it is. Yeah, we've got the CRT of that low, so really we should come into the high as well. So if I show you on, let me actually show you on a different. Just gonna. I did take this trade. I didn't risk 1%. No, only 0.5. Normally on GJ, might add it to the watch list. Yeah, GJ's nice, but like, bro, I've been looking at this pair a lot. I've been looking at this pair for probably the last, well, probably coming up to about 6 months now, and I haven't taken a proper trade on it. So this is the first one. Be nice to get off to a winning start. Yeah, this is what I was gonna say about the CRT. So if we go bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. So we draw on our 4-hour ranges. When we go down into the 15-minute, get rid of the indicators. Just going to make these a bit brighter so we can see what's going on. So now on the 15-minute we can see we've got this candle here, which is our main candle we're looking at. So this candle's got the candle high. And it's also got the candle low. So we see what happens. If this candle made the high and the low, this next candle swept the low. And then had that initial move up. Oh, that initial move up. So this next candle should do the same thing. Have that type of movement. Wait for the 4-hour close. Should be nice. Should be decent on this 4-hour close, to be fair. But yeah, so you can see that one candle playing out, and then these two are the distribution ones. Yen basket pushing up a little bit now. Seeing big rejection off of this. Big rejection off of this. Huge rejection off of this. Huge rejection off this 15-minute chat. Massive rejection. So we'll see how this does. The daily CRT is the only thing that worries me. It's annoying, but the way you got to look at it, bro, is the yen basket's on our side. The yen basket really is on our side, and if you're talking about CRT, well, the daily CRT for the yen basket has actually already been completed. So there may be CRT on UJ, EJ, GJ, these other pairs, but if we're looking at the yen basket itself, look at the CRT that we're actually seeing. So we've now swept the low, swept the high, and filled our internal order block. So now we've really filled everything we need to fill. We've taken the low, we've taken the high. We've filled our internal on the 4-hour. We've taken our 4-hour candle range high. So we can sort of enter this with confidence, knowing we shouldn't really need to come above. If we want to come above and start taking out these, I'll happily lose the trade, because I wouldn't have predicted these highs here to have been swept. I wouldn't. Not after we've already swept this high here. As I said, in terms of the daily, we've swept the prior day high as well, and the prior day low. So let me quickly go down again. We swept these. This is the prior day high. We've swept this already. Swept this prior day high already. Already been swept. Look at the closes as well. Already been swept. So if you're talking about any move, it's this move that's been completed. This is the move that's been completed already. That move down, sweep out the lows. Even on the 30 minutes, a bit cleaner. You can see swept the lows there. And then rallied up into the high. Now we've rallied up into the high. We've tapped into our order block. We've had the rejection. So we should just continue down into that bearish move. If we want to come higher, that's absolutely fine. Again, I wouldn't have said anything in this here needs to be revisited. So if we're wrong, we're wrong. And it's just is what it is. Is what it is, chat. But yeah, I'm not really too worried about this. What I mainly want is this to just hold so the 15-minute can get a nice CRT. And yeah, that's it really. I would want this to chill out a little bit, but it's very, very heavy rejection there. Very heavy rejection. Very heavy rejection, boys. Not good. Not looking good. Not looking good on the 15, but on the 4 hour it's looking decent. So who cares about the 15? Well, yeah, all of them really just having that move. Caused by the end basket, man. It's just a weird candle. Really is a weird candle. But it will be interesting, man. If it does want to fill this and move higher, then yeah, that'll be really weird to see. But we'll wait and see, man. We'll wait and see. We need to retest this now and close below. Is what we need. Because that's not good. It's not filling me with confidence, bro. How do you make your trend line stay level and drawing it? You hold shift, bro. Hold the shift button. 4 hour close, you confirm. Yeah, that's it, man. GJ is still likely to reach 1 hour FEG also, so defo seeing it come back up. Yeah, bro. I mean, if we lose this, we lose this. I can't really see any reason why we shouldn't go with what we're wanting to see. So yeah, GJ's coming down very violently though. Yeah, very violently. No worries, bro. No worries, W. Just revisiting those 5-minute breaker / taking out those 1 minute equal lows, I reckon. GJ chilling. Yeah, man, we've got a fair amount of stuff to revisit. I mean, if we look, we are actually currently trading within this, which we did say would be a potential entry. So we'll see if anyone wants to get in from there. But yeah, we're re-tapping onto this now. So it's probably going to be a bit of a longer hold than what we'd have hoped for, but yeah, man. As I said, the main thing you want to have on your side is the trend, the 4 hour, and the indice, which we've got. Sorry, the CRT, a higher time frame, the CRT, and the indice, which we've got. The indice being JPY is in our favour. We've got the trend. We know the JPY is trending to the downside, so pairs against it should be trading to the upside. And we're also about 13 minutes away from having the CRT as well. So that will be all three of those nice helping hands to have. So if we still don't get a winner off of that, is what it is. As long as we don't drop. As long as we don't drop 10 pips in the next 12 minutes, we should be alright for this CRT to come through. This is just not moving, is it, at all? This is boring me now. Hear me now. You know this is your first trade on GJ. What's your criteria before getting in the new pair? How much forward testing, back testing? Well, I couldn't really tell you, bro, because it's the first time I've really done it, incorporated a new pair, but I was looking at GJ for about 6 months, analysing it every day for about 6 months, marking out Asia liquidity, seeing how it moves, etc. for about 6 months. So yeah, I wouldn't say you need a certain amount of back testing or forward testing on it. You just need a very good understanding of it. So obviously the way I trade, which is London session, I have a good understanding of the London session like on its own. So the London session as it is. Which is nice. So all I've really got to then do is understand how the JPY is different, GBP JPY is different from that. So I already know the London session reacts off Asia highs and lows, daily true open, stuff like that. So it's already quite easy for me. And then it's just, as I said, a matter of nice. And then it's just a matter of being confident in how it moves differently. And the one thing I've noticed about how it moves differently is this, is the session is more, it more completes an objective. So whereas EU and GU typically just accumulates completely, this one tends to more complete an objective. So we can see here, for example, the objective we completed was a liquidity grab of this internal high, and then a move down, tapping us into our internal order block, our internal liquidity. So we can see that, right? What we're coming off and going to. Now we're coming off of this liquidity, and we're going to this internal order block. So the fact we've got what we're going off and coming to, which shows there's an actual objective that was being met there. We've got bigger FVG up there by that TP level, yeah, bro. Exactly. Any questions I missed on YouTube or TikTok, boys, just drop them in the comments again. DXY looks like it could be coming down. Yeah, DXY not really moving at all this morning, so I'd like to see us start pushing up from this 50 to 10 macro. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean, bro? JPY pairs also enjoy a massive wick. Very true, bro. Very true. Very true. Look at GU. We don't mind that. We don't mind a bit of GJ, a bit of GJ, a bit of pound strength. We've retapped into that order block. Oh, sorry, into that fair value gap. We've also, if we look at it, I've got this order block literally bang in line with it, bang in the middle of it, which I'm actually gonna do border on like that. You can see that order block just there. Not glad that GU trade we had on. Wait, where was it? Would still be in right now. That trade would still be in right now. So right here would have been the entry. Actually drag it across to be fair. All the way at the start of the live when this guy was hating. You remember that? Seems like a million years ago now, doesn't it? Seems like a million years ago now, people. But yeah, obviously rounding up to the full pip, so 7 pips stop, and then your TP up there. We did have to round it up to 14 pips to make sure we get a 2 to 1. Because did anyone actually enter that? Did anyone actually enter that trade? Be interesting to see. I mean, fuck me, you'd be hard pushed to stay in it with the amount it's been chopping around. But yeah, if you are still in it, fair play. I'm not saying I took. I'm only in this GJ. It's all we're in for now. And obviously this UJ, I'm gonna mark it out real quick, but I didn't tap in. I just want to send it into the signal. So yeah, boys, we have had three trades sent in there. 2 of them are in profit. 1 of them hasn't been tapped in. Hopefully we can keep pushing up on this. I'm just going to update the Discord. Yeah, what are you looking at on GU, chat? Let me know. Let me know. I can't remember who asked me to pull it up, but let me know what you're looking at, bro. Update these. Be important in 5 minutes. We got this close. Are you always looking for a liquidity sweep and breaker structure on London Open without watching daily bias? I do want those two things, but we also have daily bias as well, bro. We have very heavy daily bias. Difference being is most other people's daily bias changes on the day. With us, the reason why we're superior, the reason why we outperform majority of people is because our daily bias comes from the weekly and monthly time frame. So we have a clear direction and narrative for the dollar and for the yen basket. If you know where the dollar's going and you know where the yen basket's going, trading's easy. If you know where the yen basket's going, I'm going through the mentorship course and it states that 1-to-1 take partials and move SL to BE, but you say just hold. It depends what party you're talking about, bro. Just go through the mentorship, bro, and you'll get it more FX. Thing is with the mentorship, a lot of stuff we tell you to do that at that time because you may be at a beginner level, and then the more you work through it, you'll watch videos that sort of outdate that old way of thinking. So for example, with me, I tell, like, if you're first learning the Asia liquidity grab setup, you should be very, very rigid and just, like, ideally don't have a higher time frame bias. Just if it's there, you trade it. Simple as that. Versus once you know it a bit more, you want to start incorporating higher time frame bias. So it's just depend what's better for you at that time. So that's what we've done with our course. We haven't just made it one for everyone. It's sort of, it actually follows you along in the process. When you're starting off, it's better to take partials. It's better to maybe move your stop loss at break even to keep yourself protected. But when you're an established trader with a working strategy, you've been trading for years, then you don't need to do it. I was in it, closed in profit because of the chopping about. Advice on GJ. I'm bullish on GJ, man. I'll just be holding it. I'll be holding this one out. TP or SL, whatever wants to do, whatever price wants to do, it can do. And I'll firm it, man. Simple as that. 5-to-1 would be nice. 5-to-1 would be very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very good. Very nice. What if you have a liquidity sweep and breaker structure and it does not align with your daily bias? Are you in? For me personally, no, bro. We have a London reversal strategy and a London continuation strategy. So our reversal strategy is Asia liquidity grab, and our continuation strategy is daily trope and continuation. So all we do, we find our daily bias, and then we use which of those two are going to be better. So for example, on gold yesterday, someone asked me how do I analyze gold. Just based on the fact of where we were, I wasn't looking for Asia liquidity sells. I had a higher time frame bias of bullish. Obviously, as we know, gold is a very bullish pair. And again, chat, it's easy. Just have a narrative and a bias. For me, it was bullish on gold, and trade in line with that. So we knew gold was going up. So we're just waiting for confirmations with that. And obviously, yesterday we went with the daily trope and continuations, where I'll mark on the daily true open, which is, where is it? 5. We've got the daily trope in here, which is essentially means you want to be catching buys below and sells above. So buys below, we look at it, we go below. What do we have? Fair value gap mitigated, moved off. And then here we've got another fair value gap after that, which was our confirmation entry. Entry, stop loss, and then TP all the way at the high. So yeah, you're just looking for certain things. You're looking for certain things on the higher time frame. So for example, this one, we had a clear higher time frame bias. We had our internal liquidity. We wanted it to trade up into our external high. Which is exactly what happened. And once you've got that clear bias, all you need is the right tools to approach it. And as I said, we've got the daily true open strat and the Asia liquidity grab strat, which helps us approach that. This is really rejecting off of the DTO now. Rejecting off the DTO is sort of trying to just establish itself. We got 2 minutes left to the CRT close, so we should be all good in terms of CRT. Yeah, we should be all good in terms of CRT. We've got 1 minute left, and then the CRT is going to close on our side. Same with the yen basket. So hopefully we just stick it out, have good psychology, keep it running, and we should be all good, chat. We should be all good. There was no pre-market this morning or yesterday. There was, bro. There was, brother. It was pre-London both days, bro. Pre-London both days. If you weren't there, don't blame us. We was there, as we always are. Was the gold sent into the signals group? Nah, bro, the gold wasn't. Nah. Gold's not a pair I trade. The only ones we've had sent into the signal group, I mean, we had this this GU was sent in. I'll show you. This one here. And then also these two now, which have hit TP. These are our most recent trades. So this one, which hit TP, this EU. And yeah, FX Spartan, if you're in the signals, it's different to the mentorship, by the way. If you're wondering where the pre-London is. Gold's not a pair I trade, boys. Not a pair I trade. I was there on Discord. You would have seen it then, bro. If you go here to pre-London, look. Yesterday, 7 AM, pre-London stream. You just click that and it sends you in there. You even got a notification, so it would have been a ping to your phone. You would have got a notification. Same with today, 6:43, pre-London stream, added you, so you would have got a ping to your phone. All you do is click that, and as you can see, it'll put you in the virtual trading floor. If you don't know how to find it, bro, just come to mentorship content, pre-London, and wait for the notification to come through. You click that and it puts you in. The place it puts you in is here on mentorship channels. It's just this right here where Elliot Burke is and Serkan is right now. I'm in the mentorship. Yeah, bro. So yeah, it's probably just a matter of you haven't seen it. I was in the pre-London. It was defo on. Jed's thinking, hang on, did I have an epileptic fit last week or yesterday? I was saying, Cal. All right, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off of this TikTok though, because I'm cautious. I don't want to get taken down. I got taken down recently. So, any of you are still watching, go to my YouTube. I'm gonna stay on there for a little bit more. So stay on the YouTube and tune in, boys. Other than that, I appreciate you tuning in, boys. Appreciate all the likes, comments, shares, and follows. And I'll catch you in the next live, people. Sweet. Decent little live. Oh my days. Do people actually like this? None of the comments are even taking the piss out of him. Look at this fucking video. Like, what is that, man? What is that? What is that, bro? Okay, GJ coming down even more. Not nice, not good. But yeah, boys, we are out of the kill zone, so I'm probably going to jump off now. As I said, we've got that CRT closed, so nothing really too concerning. We should move in our direction now. If we don't, nothing we can really do about it, boys. It is what it is. Yeah, we've got the CRT closed. I'm just going to be holding this one out. Again, I'll update you, man, as it plays out. FX Spartan, your Discord profile is not a mentorship, so you will not get the pre-London. Okay, FX Spartan, bro. You got a message, Stoob Dog. Yeah, chat. If you don't sign in using your Discord, it's gonna mess it up. If you don't sign in using your Discord, it's gonna low key mess it up because everything's connected to your Discord account, right? So when you sign in and everything, it'll be like everything's connected to your Discord, so it will know you're a mentorship member, and when you join, it will automatically give you the role, etc., etc. So that's why it didn't work, bro, because you didn't sign in with your Discord. But it's no worries. I've just added you in the chat. I've just added you and Stu in the chat, so just message Stu. I've just added, and he'll give you access. I can give you the role, but still do it properly, so like it's attached to all of your data and all of that on the website. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Oh, girls. Now, people have too much time on their hands, though, innit, chat? Like, who's actually got enough time to go? Like, bruv, do me a fucking massive favour. Like, do me a huge favour and delete your phone. Delete your fucking... Anyway, chat, I'm going to jump off now. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, good live today. Finally actually got on the right side of a trade. It's been a while. As I keep saying, though, chat, all we got to do is keep doing the right things and it's going to end up playing out. How much are we up right now? I'm currently running in profit about... Yeah, I'm currently running 5.1k in profit. So, yeah, hopefully this bitch keeps running. As I said, Lou, please don't go. I need you for the gym. Yeah, but that's what you man said. You man said jump on at 8, jump off at 10. So that's what I'm going to be doing, man. Let me know how you liked it. Stay at 8 till 10. Did you like it 8 till 10, or do you man prefer like half 8 till half 10 or something like that? Let me know in the comments. Did you prefer it today, or did you prefer it how I normally do it? Let me know in the comments, chat. Let me know, fellas. This 15's just really, really adamant it's not moving, innit? Really adamant. That's annoying. But anyway, I'm going to jump off because this knobhead's just started drilling as well right next to me, which is very annoying. Fair enough. I don't mind whenever to be for 8 to 11. God, man's asking me to work a whole 9 to 5 pretty much. 8 to 10, 8 to 10. Today was great. Today, 8 to 10. Sweet. Alright, yeah, I'll keep it going then. Tomorrow I'll see you at 8 a.m, boys. I'll be live at 8. Obviously, certain times I will jump on. I mean, I will stay a bit later than 10. I mean, even now, it's like... It's actually 6 past 10, guy. No, joking. But yeah, sometimes I will stay on a bit later anyway. But yeah, 8 till 10, you man in the chat seem to be liking it. So 8 till 10, I'll be there tomorrow. Bear in mind, chat, some of your notifications ain't working. So make sure you're on there at 8 ready, because I'll be on here at 8. So you don't want to miss any fucking trades, boys, or any analysis. Big up to everyone who tuned into this live. Appreciate you all watching. Oh yeah, new episode of the 2025 Mentorship. My new episode is out. Everyone go watch that and like that. Listen, we're going to do a giveaway on Friday. And if you haven't liked the stream, on Friday, last Friday I said, don't worry, yeah, just go and like the stream and put a comment and you get entered into the giveaway. We're not going to give you a second chance. We're not going to give you a second chance on the other one. We're not going to give you a second chance like this one, right? If you haven't liked and commented on this vid by Friday, you're not in the fucking giveaway. So everyone, drop a like and drop a comment to be entered into this next week's giveaway on Friday. If you don't like and you don't comment, you're not being in there. And if you wait till Friday to like and comment, your entry doesn't count. So you got to do it before, all right? And the earlier you are, the more chance you've got of winning. But yeah, anyway, this is episode 2 of my boot camp. So we've got number 1, which is trends. Number 2, which is a numbers game. And we got number 3 coming. So make sure you watch these 2, boys, if you're trying to learn how to trade from start to finish. And yeah, man, big up everyone in the chat. Appreciate you all tuning in. GJ's running in profit. GU's running in profit. EU hasn't tapped in. So out of all the trades we've sent in 3 today. 2 are in profit in the signal group. 1 isn't, and it hasn't tapped in. And we've had 2 higher time frame Euro USD positions, just TP from new traders, which is lovely to see. Absolutely lovely to see. If we go on Euro USD, not CMC markets because it's terrible. This one here, if you see, 4 hour TP, lovely. 6R, combined 6.5R secured. Big dubs in the chat all round. And yeah, man, appreciate you all tuning in today. And I'll catch you in the next live, people. Sweet. Sweet boys and girls. Love and respect. In the next live, people. Sweet. Sweet boys and girls. Love and respect.